George W. Bush. I mean, did you do impressions of him before?
No, I didn't. I feel like I've done versions of him in movies before, but this is the first time I had to really, get in there. And it's pretty daunting.
You did it. All right, we'll talk about that in a minute, but first of all, have we met before? I'm so bad about this.
I don't know if we have, but if we bump paths, but I just remember your bathroom routine is what comes to mind every time I think it ends up with the doorknob, the irony that you're like, flushing the toilet with your foot, and that whole bit. I just remember that bit. I love that bit.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's my bathroom bit. So you have a shaved head, which is, is that a movie?
Yes. I'm playing Bob Fosse, who was a famous choreographer and dancer and filmmaker and sort of a wild man. And so we have these Friar Tuck wiglets and, things we're doing for different versions of him.
So, and I understand you are a dancer, because you were a dancer.
Sort of a bad dancer, bad break dancer kind of guy.
Oh, you were a break dancer.
Just sort of fooling around Michael Jackson kind of wannabe Footloose stuff.
Uh-huh. And you danced with some pretty famous people, I understand.
Yeah, yes, I have danced with a lot of people in films and stuff, and I've also done a little dancing and karaoke with some friends of mine. My friend Jeremy Renner and a big crew of these guys would go to this place, Gower Gulch, and I would get on stage and pretend to sing karaoke to a James Brown song, and Renner would be sort of hiding in the audience with a microphone like this, actually singing, because he has a better voice than I do, and I would dance and sort of lip sync.
How long ago was this?
This is like 15 years ago, I think, and it was like Chris Messina and Justin Long, this guy Victor Asuk, and Jonah Hill when he was a little kid,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an impressive crowd.
It was quite a crowd.
Did the audience know who y'all were?
No, we were nobody. I mean, this is pre-Hurt Locker, and Renner and I met on Jesse James.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We were pretty drunk. It was fun.
Well.
Yeah.
That goes without saying. It's a karaoke bar.
Yes.
Everyone is drunk at a karaoke bar. Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, Vice is a true story, which is frightening in itself.
Yes.
As we saw in that scene, and it's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, you haven't?
But I obviously read the script.
Yeah. Obviously.
I mean, I hope.
Or just your part. So you're
just
one of those actors that goes to your part.
Yeah. It's not necessarily a biopic. It's kind of like somewhere between The Big Short and Citizen Kane. It's like a big American epic farce.
It's going to do very well. It's good. And how did you prepare to become George W. Bush?
I just kind of did what Christian did. I just obsessed and listened to him and watched him on talk shows. I think the Kimmel interview was very useful. Lots of interviews, just like listening to him over and over again. For months.
Do you do impressions in general? Are you pretty good at that?
Not really. But I always think I hope that the acting is going to penetrate through the impression, that the impression takes the backseat to the reality.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because it could really be distracting. But no, it's not. You really do believe you're watching. I mean, and he disappears into Christian Bale disappears into Cheney. That you can't even believe it's not that it's Christian Bale.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
He was going into hair and makeup at like 2 a.m. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, so and from a young, he goes from a young man to that all throughout. So a lot of people, when you're sitting around the set and you're waiting to do a scene, some people do crossword puzzles, some people knit.
Yes.
And you lasso.
Yes. I lasso very badly. Yes, I lasso. I had to do it for a play, and I lassoed as a hobby. Some people do guitar and knitting.
Well, there's a lasso right here, so I want to see you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what you're going to lasso.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That stool.
Do you want to... Sam, do you want a glove?
That stool right there might be good.
Sam, do you want a glove? Do you need this?
Yeah, glove. Yeah,
there was a glove there.
Pretty hands. Yeah.
All right.
You got a premiere tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is a kind of a...
Are you going to get that stool?
I'm hoping to get it, but this is a stiff rope. I'm probably
or that man in the front row, whichever.
Yeah. This will be great. 40 times later.
Such a good idea.